Alright guys, I've been kind of wanting to make this video for a little while, and I've just been kind of lazy, I'll be honest with you. Because, you know, it requires a little bit of, sit down and figure out all the mathematics and everything else to give you guys facts and figures, if you will. So, I finally did it today, and I wanted to show you guys how I cleaned up my inventory. I ran into a massive problem. You know, in Arena Breakout, we have a lot of stuff that we necessarily don't want to sell, and you got to store it. And eventually, I run into a really big problem. My inventory was completely jammed up. I couldn't play anymore unless I absolutely done something. Now, guys, I've seen a ton of videos. We all go on the internet or on YouTube, if you will, and try to find videos where people are showing us how to increase our storage. But I actually run into this from a friend of mine by the name of Taco. He actually told me how he cleaned up his inventory, and most of the videos that I looked at were old ideas, and they did work, but they didn't clean it up. And I'm going to begin to show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm going to my character here. Now this right here is how I clean my inventory up, but we're not going to go into that right now. We're going to go into a couple of ideas. Let me see if I can find it, because of course I wouldn't have it ready for you guys for the video. There it is. Alright, so one of my buddies, he told me another idea by the name of Spokey. He told me another idea about how he cleaned his storage up. One of the configurations that a friend of mine was using was an amp bag, and inside the amp bag he had an old bag, and inside the old bag he had a rush bag, and inside the rush bag he had 2 FA commanders. Now let's break that down on how much space that's saving. So the amp bag has 32 space total, but it only takes up 30 space in your inventory. So that saves you 2 space. Not a really big deal, right? Now the amp bag, I'm sorry, the old bag, daggone it, it has 20 space, but it only takes up 16. So that's 4 space. That's pretty good. We're getting better. We're heading in the right direction. Now I'm showing you my secret here, but don't worry. Now the rush bag has 24 space, but only takes up 20, so it saves you 4 again. But the really big saver in all this is the FA Commander chest rig. Now the FA Commander chest rig, and I'm sure some of you guys know this already, it has 20 space. It only takes 12 in your inventory, saving you 8 space per FA Commander, which you can fit 2 in the rush bag. Okay, so that is, and then you know you can we're just going to keep it to that for now, but that'll save you 16 space. So altogether, when you look at that configuration, you're saving 26 space, right? And you're going to double that, obviously, because you're going to have another old bag in your inventory, or inside of this amp bag, right? You're going to double that space, or you double that particular savings, if you will, because except for the 2, you obviously can't get the amp bag saving, but pretty much you're going to double that minus 2, and that's what fits inside of this amp bag. Now I'm going to show you guys the configuration that I'm currently using, which you already just seen if you were paying attention. But if we look at this, so this is an old bag, and we've already went over the statistics for the old bag, but I'll do it again. It's it has 20 space, it takes 16, it saves you 4. This cowhide bag, it has 25 space, but it only takes 20, which saves you 5. And then you put the rush bag in, which takes up 24 space. It only takes 20, which saves you 4. And then we open that up to the FA commanders. Again, we already know you're saving 8 a pop here on these commanders, which gives you a grand total of 29, right? If we only compare 2 now, and I'm saying when you compare it to the amp bag deal, you know these 2 here are taking the same amount of space as if they were inside of an amp bag, but where you gain here where you gain the extra space is with the cowhide. The cowhide gives you, oh shoot, I meant to open it. The cowhide gives you the 5 extra space above the rush bag. And that's what you're missing if you utilize the amp bag configuration that we did in first. So you actually gain that 5 extra space right here. But whenever it all comes down, you're really only gaining 3 extra space when everything is said and done. You know, on one, obviously. Like now, if we times them, you know, times 2. So let's do that real quick, because we didn't do that. We're gonna do it like we're supposed to here. So in the amp bag, you can fit 2 old bag configs, right? Which they saved you 26, and that's plus 24 because we got a minus for the 2. So that's 50. That's a grand total of 50 space savings. Now on the other one, I think you're gonna see a gain right here. It's saving you 29 space plus 29 equals 58. So you actually see where you pull ahead using this configuration: old bag, cowhide bag, rush bag, and FA commanders. Now that's how I clean my inventory up. And then guys, I went, because you got 3 extra space here, right? So I went and just stuck these FA commanders over here, and I tend to put my bullets in them, in magazines, stuff that I'm going to be kind of using really quickly, and I try to put those in here to keep that going. Also, deek deals, these things here, I utilize sentries as well, and you can do this configuration also to get rid of all that money in your inventory, because that's kind of annoying. But this space right here was completely jammed, every box I had. And as you can see guys, I even broke down all my guns, and I know that's another space saver thing that I'm probably not going to waste your time on, but I know you guys have seen that. You know, if you take a gun and you unload the mag, and let me just do this so some people might not know, but you break your gun down right there into a single slot, and that really works out really good. Because guns take up a lot of room, and obviously, let me find my mag, because I'll be needing that. That's obviously part of space saving as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much all I do. Now, I was using this configuration, which saves you no space. I was doing 926, 926, 926, and then, you know, throwing a chest rig or 2 in there. And which, by the way, guys, this chest rig will save you 8 space as well, but it's a 4x4, so it takes up more room than the FA Commander, so it doesn't necessarily fit in a lot of things, but it will save you 8 space if you have some. But I would recommend using the other configuration over that. Also, these make a good gun holder. I think this one, oh, that other one was full of guns, but this is kind of the old way I was doing my inventory, which is totally not good. So don't look at this as a way, but I needed to get rid of these guns, and I stuck them in my bag that way, and I'll utilize this space on the side. But anyway, that's pretty much the end of the video. Definitely guys, if this helps you, let me know. It helped me, and I'm not saying I discovered this method. I actually was told by a friend of mine in game, and because I was in a jam, I was in a teetotal cluster jam, and it helped me out so much, guys. So I really am thankful that Taco told me this method, and whether he discovered it or not, I don't know. I can't answer that, but I am thankful that he told me, and I wanted to bring it to you guys. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If it helped you, definitely smash like and subscribe to the channel. You know, that would help me out quite a bit. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching.
Turn up the DJ, turn it up, better DJ, bring it back. Dollar DJ, turn it up, better DJ, bring it back. Dollar DJ, turn it up.